And we are here on the Coach Heath Burns Show. I was gonna badmouth you about being late, and then you walk in all soaked, and I thought, oh, he got hit with the rain. But you're telling me you had a flat tire?
Yeah, my pants are black.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, my hands are. So yeah, look at that, Preston. Yeah. Yeah, I changed the tire. I hadn't done that in quite some time. So.
Yeah. I can't tell you the last time I changed a tire either.
Well, that might be the last time.
Yeah. You might want to call AAA.
Well, if I didn't have to be here, I would have.
You were just in a hurry.
I read your email or your text, and I said, well, I better get down there. So, yeah.
Our first coach didn't make it. So Brian and I just been kind of chit-chatting, and so we were needing some star power.
Well, you should have went with some wrestlers, man.
I know. We should have talked.
Austin Idol, Ric Flair. There's some good ones that, like, Junkyard Dog, Buzz Sawyer.
Now you like to give players nicknames before they come on the show. What's our name and nickname here?
Okay, this is Mad Dog Preston Sawyer.
Oh, okay. Mad Dog Sawyer.
Not Buzz, but Preston.
Yeah.
I like Preston is Buzz's nephew, so he don't even know who Mad Dog Buzz Sawyer is.
No way.
I have no idea. Most kids that didn't live through the '80s don't. So
yeah.
Now. Tell us a little bit about Sawyer.
Preston's a senior. Preston's been with us for a long time. I've been here 4 years, and he's been in the program all 4 years. Just a good dude. He's been battling some injury bugs, man. He had some tough luck. What was that you injured? What was that called? The PCL?
MCL. On the right side of my knee.
It was an odd injury. So he's been out for a while. Probably missed 3.5 weeks, something like that. So, and he went down in a game where it was a wild game anyways, at the section game, right?
Yes, sir.
So he's been out since then, and he's just now coming back. He's, finding his niche again. So he's a good shooter, good player. We like Preston with the basketball a lot. So we have a lot of confidence in Preston. He's a great leader, for our team, and he's a good guy in the locker room for the guys. Like, he's just a good kid, man. He's got a great family. They own the pie factory up the road that – they're just good people, man. We love having them around.
Well, the first thing that I noticed was he came back from injury, and you'd already given him the green light to shoot. Because that first game back,
he just don't care.
Well, that first game back, I think he hit 5 threes.
He did. He went 5 for 5, so it was green for sure.
It was at least green after the first one.
Yeah. If he makes one, look out. He's liable to make 6 or 7 in a row. He's very streaky, but man, when he was on a tear before he got hurt, and injuries are different. I don't know. We probably played with 7 or 8 torn MCLs, but he wanted to play before, but they just wouldn't clear him because of that type of injury and where it was and all that. So we of course, being under law to follow the doctor's orders. We don't want to get a kid like this hurt. So. Just in case, but I think Preston would have went regardless. So he's a tough kid. He loves playing. He loves his teammates, and he's a guy that walks in the locker room and everybody just has fun with.
Well, and if you got a weak MCL, it's going to be really easy to tear that ACL.
Yes,
too.
It is.
Yeah. So it's good to see you back. I saw you wearing a sleeve on your knee. How's it feeling?
It feels good. It hasn't actually really been hurting recently.
Yeah, that's good.
If I don't have the brace on, though, it does, but the brace actually helps it a lot, so I like wearing it.
Okay. What were you feeling that first game back when you came in and just started hitting them like crazy?
After I made that first one, I was like, I'm feeling good, so I just kept shooting it.
Yeah. It
just
looked
kept
like
falling.
I saw you a few times saying, give me the ball.
He can feel bad. He's still going to shoot it, man. It's going up. We kind of laugh about it over there, but I'm telling you, if it goes in, like the first one that goes in, there's liable to be 3 or 4 going. Like Shannon Johnson over there. Shannon Johnson's a streaky shooter.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I used to stroke him at Eastside Baptist Church. I just want everybody. We'll put that on record right now.
I didn't know if he'd ever shot a hoop. I knew he was an outstanding tennis player.
I used to beat him in that too.
Yeah.
Like
did you?
Grant.
Yeah. Sometimes birds just make stuff up.
That part's not true. That part, my black hand right here. Yeah, that's not true.
I bet you Shannon could change a tire faster than you.
Absolutely could. Ain't no doubt.
His wife's saying no.
No? She's got my side. She likes me right now, so I've been very nice to them. And so, no, they're great people. They're great friends. Shannon and I have been friends since 88, 89, 87, something like that. So,
Goodness.
yeah, he was a senior when I was a sophomore. or freshmen. He would sneak me out of my house. Him and Russ Robertson, they'd get me in all kind of trouble.
Yeah, I think those two still get in trouble together.
That's who really, did things that I shouldn't have seen at that age. My dad and mom don't know this, but they probably need to know this. It was Shannon and Russ's fault. So.
Now, how big was that Coleman win? We talked to Coach last week about how big it is to beat Coleman. How big was it for you guys as a team?
I think it was really big. I mean, everybody was excited. Like, I don't think anybody on the bench was, like, mad that they didn't get to play. And everybody was ready. And they were ready to go in, and it was a good team win.
How do you get ready to beat them again tomorrow night?
Just everybody needs to be locked in mentally and eat right. Just be ready.
He's the first one to say eat right, but that's something that you had brought up to me.
Right.
Is that you guys have to eat better? What's the thing with that?
Well, we talk about it, like on game day we need to like load up on protein, and before game day we like carbohydrates, but we had a long talk about it today, and we have a lot of guys that I don't want them to follow my model at all because I'm a Mountain Dew and honeycomb
guy. Yeah, I was going to say, do you give them
so
Mountain Dew?
I'm not a very good guy to follow.
That'll give you a little energy for about 10 minutes.
Well, it will. But, we talk about it a good bit, and I let Caden Steiner, he knows what to eat and what not to eat, and so I let Caden talk when Caden's is like a student of, like, kinesiology. Like, he wants to know more about the body. He wants to know what foods make this part of the body better, and he goes to Todd and says, Todd, man, I need to eat better, and I need to feel better, and I need more energy, and I want this muscle to feel better. So what do I need to eat? And man, Todd just gives him a whole sheet of what to eat and what not to eat, and by golly, he follows it.
Now, who's Todd?
Todd's our trainer.
Oh, okay.
And Todd Law does a great job, outstanding guy, and I tell you, Todd takes care of these kids, man. He really he cares about them. He shows up. He's there, and I tell you. We have a lot of fun with Todd. He's a cool dude.
Well, I want to see if Sawyer can tell me. Now, I want to be at peak performance tomorrow night when I'm calling this game when y'all beat Coleman again, because it's going to be wild. It's going to be exciting. What do I need to eat tomorrow before the game?
See, I really eat a lot of fast food. That's why I asked Steiner. Because I've been, like, some days my legs, I'll just be tired. So I asked him, and he said he eats, like, potatoes and, like chicken Alfredo and stuff like that, noodles, pasta.
Oh, okay. So what do you think, Burns? What should I eat tomorrow?
You?
Yeah.
Was good looking as chiseled as you are. Like, I would say steak. Like,
I like that idea, yeah.
I would say red meat, man. You need to really load up on the protein, man. You need to go at it.
Well, I mean, as a diabetic, protein's going to be good for me.
Yeah, and that sugar.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I'm not going to drink any of your Mountain Dews. I promise I won't steal it. Now, talk to us a little bit about last week. Everything went pretty well until Friday. We'll talk about that road trip against a really good Oxford team.
Well, they're really good. But it was an interesting road trip. I'll just say that.
There's something you're keeping in.
Well, there's a lot. It was a good game for a half. We were right there. They were 26 for 28 from the free throw line, and we shot 6. So
so you could say some things about the officiating.
Yeah, well, and to their credit, they can shoot free throws.
Yeah.
We had 5 more baskets than they did in the first half, and we were down 6. No, down 8.
Yeah.
And we had 5 more baskets than they did.
That says a lot.
Had 3 more in the first quarter, and 2 more in the second quarter. And for the game, they had 1 more basket than we did.
Yeah.
1 more, and they beat us by 20-something. So if that tells you anything, it wasn't. We didn't execute the game plan.
Right.
The first quarter we did for 6.5 minutes, and they did some things that took us out of our game. It gets aggravating when you get your shirt pulled, when you get pushed in the back, and we had some guys that are very uncharacteristically reacted, and then we had some guys that didn't do much, and we had, believe it or not, we had a few technical fouls that game, and our players reacted, I thought, well.
Yeah.
And when you watch the film, well.
Yeah.
And, it was very surprising that someone would act the way they did. And I think our kids are first-class kids.
Yeah.
And everybody's high on, everybody's high on their kids. I sit here and I talk about these kids all the time so well, but we all react differently to certain situations. But when somebody runs a good 20 feet to get in your face for no reason, for walking away from the scene,
right,
I'm going to get aggravated too.
Yeah.
But Caden Steiner's not.
Right.
Caden Steiner said, "I'm just trying to get up, sir, and get teed up."
That's wild.
Preston, is that kind of what happened?
Yes, sir.
To a T, and you can see it on film. And the guy's facing he's facing some trouble right now. So
yeah,
I hate it for him. I hate it for like our kids because they got choose a good opportunity to beat a really good team.
Oh yeah.
And I hate it for the people that made that trip because for half they saw a good basketball game.
Yeah. But and you were really looking to that to be a measuring stick, and when it turns into something like that, you can't really measure anything.
Well, we saw though in the first quarter that you better do that because I'm gonna tell you we can play with you.
Right.
I don't care who you are. You better bring it. You better bring your lunch pail. You better bring 2 of them because we can play with you.
Right. Yeah.
And our guys figured out that night they've got a Division I guard. They've got a Division II wing. We were right there, James. Yeah. I was very proud of our guys. I was proud of their reaction. I was disappointed in an adult's reaction to a basketball game that, and I've never said that about an official, and I'm not blaming the officials.
Right.
I thought in the long run, when you make 26 of 28, that's pretty good. But when you're not given an opportunity to even get to the line or go to the other end and play, it's kind of hard to win when your possessions are cut in half.
And when you tell me a kid like Caden Steiner got a technical, it makes me think something's wrong. Like if you would have named any other kid on the team, I'd have been like, yeah, I can see that.
I'd probably give you 12 choices, and he'd probably be number 12.
Yeah,
he was the first one.
Yeah,
and Caden's awesome. And I hate that we're bringing that up here on there because that's your fault, by the way.
It is. It's on me. That's totally on me. And I had to dig it out of you.
And the thing is, man, again, the young man did nothing wrong, and the state agrees. The head official, he saw it. He totally agreed. We had a conversation.
Yeah.
And with our principal and with our AD, with the head official, so everything's fine now on our side of it. I don't know if officially what's happened to, but some action was taken. I'll say that. I can't go into it really.
Right. Well, and then you come back and you bounce back and you get a big win over Mortimer Jordan to set up tomorrow night's game that's really for an area championship.
Yeah, Mortimer Jordan's a good basketball team. I'm telling you, they've got a couple of guards that have really come on and. We were up 12-14 real quick, and then before you know it, they cut it to 6, 7, and basketball's a game of runs, and you just want to you hope that your team can, withstand their big run, and you hope that your team can go on a big enough run to run away from them, and that's kind of what we do. Our game is on the analytics side because we want to get more possessions than you by pressuring, and we hope that you get tired, but. Mojo's like that too. Yeah. Mojo's like that. Coleman's like that. Everybody in our area is like that. So they were doing some good things in second quarter, and they caught us. They almost caught us, and then we ran away. In the third quarter, I would say we probably got away 17, 18, and in the fourth we really played well. And but I thought our guys responded well to some. Some questionable things there too. It wasn't anything the officials did, but it was a good ball game though. It was really good because Coleman just beat those guys 4, at Coleman. So we're in for a big one tomorrow night. So we can't wait, for the opportunity. This is a great opportunity for us to go ahead and claim fame to that and that title and host it here and maybe get a good opportunity to play in the first round here again. So, it's our kids really don't understand the importance of winning this game, but I think our seniors, like Preston and Caden, have expressed that to these guys because we have a lot of inexperienced guys that haven't, played at the varsity level, haven't played in the playoff game, and they don't understand, like having to travel to Pinson Valley last year.
Right. Up
18 and you lose.
Yeah.
And a lot of that's on me, but –
I'm going to say all that's on you.
I'm going to say Well, a lot of it is. But, that was another interesting conversation we could have. But it was,
Now, Preston, what's your role for tomorrow night? What are you going to have to do?
I just need to really – I think I focus too much on shooting. I just need to focus on defense and just be ready to box out and make sure we get the rebound and get back down the court, and then focus on shooting if I need to shoot the ball.
I bet Coach is going to say that focusing on defense is always great, but I bet he still wants you to shoot.
He said it right. If Preston focuses on the defense side of the ball, his shooting's better.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, he's a good defender. He's long. He gets in a lot of pass lanes. He can rebound. When he boxes out, it makes him, that much better. But I'm going to tell you, the kid can start the break and he can finish the break. So we really like his progress. We hate that he had a setback. But, sometimes those setbacks are opportunities for major comebacks. And we're seeing it now. And Preston's finally starting to, really, really come back to where he was. And we're hoping that he exceeds that, in the late run in February.
Now, I don't want to really ask you this because I know we're going to go up there and win tomorrow night.
Right.
But your buddy over there, right. Shannon, he said, what if it's tied? What's the tiebreaker? So what is the tiebreaker situation?
Flip the coin.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Wow, I thought there was some kind of breakdown like the football tiebreakers and stuff.
It's a flip. It's a coin flip. So, I've been a part of that before. And
would y'all flip it tomorrow night?
No.
Okay.
No. It would be at the area tournament meeting. So.
Oh, okay.
And that usually is like a week after. I think it is actually a week after that Monday. So it wouldn't be far after that game. So I would say next week. But with this weather coming up, you never know. And by the way, that's already canceled Saturday's game. Everybody's canceling already because they're pretty sure some weather's coming through here.
Yeah.
You're a meteorologist, Brian, and you might know more than us.
Look, all I'm going to say is I think Old Man Winter is rearing back his fist, and he's about to give us a hard slap.
See, I'm one of these
Rick
people.
Forrest slap.
I don't think it's going to be as bad as they say.
Really?
Yeah.
James,
I got rose-colored glasses.
I don't know. I think it. If it hits, it hits. It doesn't. But I tell you, it really affects our season because we lose that game Saturday. So, they make that, and that's a really big classic, by the way, that we're getting an opportunity to play against a great team in Pontotoc out of Mississippi. So, they're having it the next Saturday. Well, we play at home that Saturday, so we don't get to go now, and we were looking forward to it. So, we're hitting the road Friday morning. We were headed out there and staying the night. And, had an opportunity and. We had a plan to practice in the college opportunity. It was a great thing for us, and we just hate it for our kids. But at the same time, maybe this is a chance for us to heal up. We've got some banged up guys right now, and our guys play hard, man.
Well, and I mean, if they're banged up now, they're definitely going to be banged up after tomorrow night. The way that you two teams got after a week ago. Yeah,
it was really physical, and I'm going to tell you, we were going to need all 13, 14 of our guys to step up and play.
Yeah.
So it's, we've moved up a couple guys and just to help us with numbers because you never know when something's going to happen like the other night.
Yeah.
I guess we fouled out 4 guys in that game.
Basically the whole starting lineup.
Yeah, just about.
It was all but
Keegan and then I think Brody had 4. Or he might have fouled out.
Yeah, you're right. So 4 of the 5 guys fouled out, and then there were several others that were in foul trouble.
Yeah, that were close.
Heck, there was 40-something fouls calling us.
Yeah,
Goodness.
To 11.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's not one-sided at all, James.
Yeah, not at all.
James, I think we need to have an editorial time.
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah.
I've written some things in the past that'll tick people off. I'll be happy to.
Well, I think we've ticked enough off.
Yeah. How big is a crowd to support you tomorrow night in Coleman? You need people coming there.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And by the way, I've seen some pictures of our crowd that was here.
Oh yeah.
Man, kudos, man.
We talked about that earlier.
Oh, man. We were so excited to see the crowd at Jasper.
And having the band there, it was just an incredible atmosphere.
Gratitude, man. Grateful. I'm so grateful of this community and these people. They really get behind us and they support us. We have great friends here in this community, and I'm just thankful to be back home and to be a part of this is amazing. To be a part of it, Jasper's amazing. But these young men are crazy and they're awesome dudes. But our community, man, it's just again, I keep referring to them as blue collar.
Yeah,
we are. We're blue collar people. We know each other. We we get after it. So I hope that they see a little bit of themselves in these kids, and I think that's why the people come out and support so much. So,
I think so too.
And we need you. We need you to come out. We need you to support us, and because it makes a difference, man. And it did that night. I tell you that last possession when we ran a little set and scored at the rim with Johnson. That was I hadn't heard a crowd yell like that in a long time. So, and you got the and one too. So it was. Wow, what a moment. That was great.
It was a great finish. And I don't want to keep anybody away from Coleman tomorrow night, but we will be broadcasting it. We're coming on the road. We'll have the game on video and on the radio. So if people can't get out or they just don't want to get out in the cold, they can check it out with us. But anybody who can, come and support the team, and because they're going to need it at Coleman. That's a huge game for this program overall.
It is, man. Coleman's became the measuring stick in 6A basketball.
Yeah.
And, we're right there. I tell our kids, I told them the last 2 years, like, we're there. Like, guys, we're a player or two from getting third round, fourth, maybe into the finals.
Yeah.
Last year, Pinson Valley gets to the Final Four, and we have them out by 18 in the third quarter,
That's still your fault.
And it's my fault. It's no doubt. But, that was another 40-something points on the free throw line.
Right,
so, No, it wasn't that much. It was 20-something. But, I don't know. Our guys are so close. We're on the cusp of something great. And, man, this group right here, they have already overachieved. And people losing our 6'9", losing a 3-year starter, losing a 2-year starter, people really look down on us like, y'all going to be very good next year.
Yeah.
And these guys they overachieved. They came together, and I really love our leadership. Our seniors said, man, we're going to be good.
This whole team has been so fun to watch this year. Like, even if it's a blowout of them winning by 40, it's fun to call because you guys never stop. Like, you just keep going at them.
You got to hear them in the chalet up there in the mountains when they're playing pool and stuff.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
It's fun. These guys are fun guys, but they're awesome to support because they love each other. And nothing's ever achieved without that word, man. You got to love the game, but you got to love who you do it with too.
Oh,
Bear Bryant said the price of victory is high, but so are the rewards. These guys put in the work, man.
Yeah.
The preparation, the time they put into this thing, like the time that our coaching staff puts into it. I got a great staff. I got great kids. It's just, I'm just so grateful, man. And these guys deserve something like this. And you're right, man. They're exciting. They're exciting to be around. So they're excited themselves. They're ready to get going, and I can't be more excited for them.
Oh, yeah. Well, and Preston, thanks for coming in tonight. You did a great job.
Yes, sir.
You're a natural at it, so good job.
No doubt. He is the natural. That might be the next.
That's his nickname, the natural.
The natural.
Yeah. I think that's way better. Now, y'all give me a go Vikes, and we're going to get out of here.
You want to go first? Go Vikes.
Go Vikes.
There we go. Go Vikes, and we'll see you tomorrow night at Coleman on WJLX.